Words are powerful. They hit home. Today, I would like to share some poems and expressions I have found simple and powerful. They may be familiar to you or perhaps new to you. I share them as a way of telling a story about me and perhaps intriguing you about words and ideas that have had power in your lives. Two roads diverged in yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads to way, I doubt it if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh somewhere, ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Have you heard this famous poem before? Do you recognize it as a Robert Frost poem, a well-known American poet? The road less traveled is an axiom for me to describe choices made in life. Do you also know this one from the writings of Henry David Thoreau? If a man does not keep pace with his companions, perhaps it is because he hears a different drummer. Let him step to the music which he hears, however measured or far away. He hears a different drummer, for me, is an axiom of the mystery of explaining why someone makes choices. One last poet, T.S. Eliot. Footfalls echo in the memory down the passage we did not take, towards the door we never opened in the rose garden. My words echo thus in your mind. These expressions have become idioms for me. The road less traveled. He hears a different drummer. The door we never opened. We often have family stories that script the choices we make early in life. In my case, my grandmother oft repeated these sayings and downloaded them into my psyche. The importance of a life lived with no regrets. My grandmother could recite these poems from memory. I myself tried to memorize one of them without success, and as well as many others from memory. She also had many family sayings. I find myself sometimes using one of her sayings, which seems so funny and fitting, only to find that it requires a long explanation. Who says heavens to Murgatroyd these days? Now I am a parent, and I wonder which words I oft repeat to my son that he will carry with him through the years. I certainly hope it won't be, don't forget to brush your teeth. Perhaps for my son, his generation, will not remember words that will echo through the years, but instead it will be an oft-repeated video. As we get on in life, we choose our own words of power. The words given to us by our family continue to echo through the years. I still hear the words implanted in me by my family, but I have also chosen my own. Reading has introduced me to many ideas, authors from Carl Jung to Erich Fromm to Ken Wilber. But that's another talk. The next words I want to share, I think everyone will recognize. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join me and the world will be as one. These words hit home for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Roberta. Great job. Great job. Very, very powerful.